Let's start with replacement rates. And I emphasize replacement rates. You know, the historical 70, 75%, and we see these studies reaffirming this number. Stop it. Stop looking at these things. Here's a very simplistic or stylistic example done by the National Academy of Sciences. I'm not making this stuff up. Other people do. Single adult, no children versus a child and then a second child. Take a look at the way this translates here vis-a-vis that historical 70% targeted replacement rate. If the single person is making $50,000 a year, single adult, no children, I know this is going to come as a shock to most of you listeners, but they consume the vast majority of that income, net of mortgage expenses, savings, taxes, other related costs. So it would seem then that 70% replacement, they'd need $35,000, and that's a 70% goal. All right, fine, fantastic. Now take a look when you add a child into the mix. And this is not to be anti-child. This is just to try and represent reality. The parent's share of gross income drops, estimated by the National Academy of Science, from $50,000 to $34,000, $35,000. Take the 70% of that number, and now it's a 48% replacement of the $50,000 that is needed. And then you can see, add a second child. Hey, kids cost money. So you can see the changing. What's really interesting is more and more research has been done about replacement rates, and I'm going to give you the ballpark, because anything more specific than the ballpark is a waste of time. You know, the old Keynes quote, I'd rather be approximately right than precisely wrong. 50% to 90%. The research seems to, over a large population, diverse population, seems to indicate that replacement rates can range from 50% to 90%. So it's the 70% classic plus or minus 20. Well, that is a huge difference. And that huge difference factors into one's planning, one's probability of success. It's replacement rates. Nobody should use a rule of thumb here.